Hey, White Rook 85 here. Have the Winchester model 1892, the one I tried to clean up a little bit, the one I really wanted to take apart and do the complete disassembly and assembly for everybody. Unfortunately, that one screw really threw me off of that. So any of you know how to get that screw out, and if you saw the other video how I couldn't get that main screw out of that, if you have any ideas, I got a couple ideas at work. Somebody said an impact hammer, another guy said put it on an air gun, and I just didn't know if I wanted to do that or not. So if anybody has any other ideas for me, certainly put it in the comments or a private message, and I'd appreciate how to get that out. Like your help. So this is the first time we're going to fire it, and since it was in maybe questionable shape, figured we'd do the sandbag routine first. So we got it set up on a sandbag, have a nice sandbag holding it back here, have the old string on the trigger, and of course it is empty right now, but we'll go ahead and load a shell in, go ahead and cock it, and then hit it with the string, make sure everything works and we don't have any failures in the action itself or anything with us having our face or our hands close to it. And then once we know it works and it's good to go, we have some targets set up, our usual some steel targets, have the paper just to see how it hits on the paper, and then pour some 2 liters and some shaving cream reactive targets. So we'll go ahead and hit them there, our camp critter collection. So I'm going to go ahead and load this up. We're going to get behind the trees over here. We have some of these trees from when we cleared out the field here. We'll go ahead and get behind them in case anything does fly off of it. Be safe and get out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and load it up. We'll set the tripod up right next to it, so we'll see what happens over here, and let's see how it fires. And just facing downhill into the bush and the woods itself. And this is a big property here, so it's not like we're gonna shooting into somebody's house or anything like that. It's on a mountain and plenty of room, so we'll go ahead and get it loaded up. We'll get the tripod set up and we'll be back to fire it.
Look good to me.
Yeah, doesn't seem too loud either.
No.
It's either that or these things are working halfway decent.
Yeah, I was expecting louder.
Thing didn't move.
No.
Let me bring the camera. Well, we fired our test shot with our string, rope and sandbags. So, from what I can see, don't see anything, any failures, anything in here that would indicate that we're going to have an issue. So I'd say it's okay to fire from the normal position. So you have our again, this is a 3840 Winchester center fire, or 38 WCF. These are 180 grain bullets. It says 38, but it's actually about a 40 as far as the diameter of the bullet, a little bit over 40. And I'll put something on there to tell you exactly what it is, but basically it's a 4440 case, even neck down farther. I matched it up with one of the 4440s that I have, and it seems pretty nice. It supposedly can be used for deer size. I don't think I'd ever shoot a deer with this caliber, but supposedly it was used extensively for deer hunting also. Again, 3840, and we'll go ahead and load some of these up. And the first thing I'm going to try is the paper target, just to get an idea of where this is hitting. Hopefully it'll hit the paper. So go ahead and put a few in here. That's good. And a little tight on that, but seemed to work okay. So let's go ahead and take a shot. A little tight on that action. Looks like I got to do a little bit more work on that. A little jumpy. And that is it. Let's go down and take a look. But from what I can see, besides hitting a little bit on the high side, it may be 1 o'clock. This is about 15 yards or so. Not a bad group. So, certainly looking at this, and there's my 4 shots. No reason why I can't hit the steel or the shaving cream, and it's certainly these 2 liters. So go ahead and take this down, load up again, and take a few more shots. See how it does. Again, the action looked to be a little bit on the rough side. Wasn't smooth like some of the other ones that I have. Just you could cycle fast. Seemed a little bit on the jumpy side. So let's go ahead and put some more in. That's about 6. That's good for now. Let's see what we can hit down here as far as some steel wise. How about a 2 liter? Works on those too. So, this action goes pretty smooth when I'm just working the action itself. When I have a shell in there, seems to be a little bit clunkier. So if there may be a little bit more rust, as we can see, I clean this for hours, and you can say, well, you still got rust in there. This is hours and hours worth of cleaning on the inside of it. But as you work the action, as you shoot, of course you get a little bit more that comes out of it, which is fine. I'll take it home and work on it again. So let's load her up again. We got more ammo, got more targets. Again, this one was from 1906. See if I can put 9 in there maybe. Model 1892, this particular one was manufactured 1906. I just recently put this lever loop wrap on there. I have a video out there on how to do that. I've seen some, so fingers fit in there nice, so it works pretty good. So let's see what we can do against our camp critter. Another 2 liter target, and maybe we'll finish it up with the shaving cream and see if I can hit that. Go for that 2 liter in the back. about that shaving cream now? See if we can get that. Oh yeah. Last shot. Well, there it is, the Winchester. Again, 1898, or excuse me, 1892 model. This one manufactured 1906. Got it at an auction back in 2003. Haven't fired it until today. Besides the little bit of the action that's not real smooth, certainly accurate enough. To tell you the truth, I think I only missed twice out of the 20 shots that I took. Again, I'm not that far, 15 yards or so, but certainly hits what you aim at. Go home and clean it out, work on it a little bit more, and there's no reason why I can't shoot this on a regular basis. Ammunition for this, about $35 a box, so a little pricey, but then again, when isn't ammo on the pricey side? So White Rook 85, signing out from Camp Go Time, deep in the woods, Pennsylvania.